Hmm. Yo, what up, Hisham? Muzaffar? You good? Oh, I'm great, you know? Just getting stuff ready for work tomorrow, so I figured I might as well just do a stream. Bunch of videos that were lined up for today. Of course, more so on the JP side of the game, not really the global side. Do you think they would add another uni dupe to buy and shop with money? Yeah, they will. JP has done it already before. So global, I would not doubt that global is going to do it as well. Got Megami and 5 multis, and I have 20k saved for you to am I cooked? I mean, you did 5 multis. I mean, some people did like 30, 25, you know, I'm just giving an example. Obviously not 30, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of people did tons of multis and got cooked way harder. I think you'll still be all right. Like I said, Yuta's probably, it's not his release date isn't confirmed yet, so it's like we aren't entirely sure when he'll come. So I couldn't possibly even tell you if you're cooked or not. Because right now it's kind of like, you know, in the air. Could be tomorrow, could be in a few weeks, could be in a month, who knows? Don't really have an exact timeline on when he's going to come, so you might have more cubes than you do have now by the time he releases. All right, so I didn't even log in all day today, so I'm just going to do like a lot of my events and stuff and my dailies. Because I've practically been on JP all day today. You know, obviously Yuki came out for JP side, so I was pulling for Yuki. Or just ask for a loan and put it all on black, and then we'll. Yeah, you could do that as well. You dupe on Megami just to pull him again from tickets. I don't want to fuse him though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, using dupes on Megami is probably the worst option. You should have just saved your uni dupes. He functions without dupes, so it's unneeded for him. So by estimate, what do you think we could get off game rewards in cubes till Yuta comes, assuming he drops around Christmas, for example? I honestly, I don't think you would get that much. I roughly would say you would be lucky. You'd be lucky to get another 30k in total before Christmas. This is granted they are pushing Yuji out as a banner and Hollow Purple Gojo as a banner before the collaboration. Yo, when I download JJK, I get an error pop up. What do I do with that? It's very likely that you don't have a VPN active. You need a VPN if you don't, you're not going to be able to get into the game. The game is region locked, so you have to have a VPN going to, you know, Japan, the IP. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Probably do all these. Yeah. The VPN that I use is OVPN Spider. That's probably the one that's been working the most for me if you're an Android user. iOS may have it as well, but I'm not entirely sure. So you mean Hollow Purple Gojo is next? No, Hollow Purple Gojo is the next. Yuji would be next if they aren't going to release Yuta yet. So we're going to get Red Yuji, and then right after Red Yuji should be Hollow Purple Gojo. Granted, everything aligns, right? So that would mean that you would have 2 different characters and 2 different events prior to the movie collaboration, which would net you some more summons and some more cubes, of course. And 30k is just a rough estimate. It could be a whole lot less. I would have to do all the math and everything. Is it smart to skip Yuta and get Toji instead? I would not skip Yuta just because he is really limited, and it's not like he's worse than Toji by that much. So no summon Yuji, should summoning Hollow Purple Gojo and hold till Yuta. Hollow Purple Gojo, the thing is, Hollow Purple Gojo is definitely a very powerful nuker. I'd probably say the top 2 or top 3. And if you don't get him, it's not like it's the end of the world. Eventually he'll be added to the standard banner. But who knows when that could be? That could be months from now, right? So then you're just going to have to make do with characters. But if you get Yuta, in Yuta's case, he's also a good nuker as well. It's not like he's a garbage one. He's a really good nuker. And on top of that, he's limited. So you will have him for, you know, the whole duration of your gameplay, right? Like as long as you play the game. You won't be that one person who will play like a year in the future and then realize that you don't have Yuta still, right? Because obviously the Japanese anniversary happened, like the live stream happened, like I believe it was today, my time zone. And even then there was still no like information regarding the return of the JJK Zero movie collaboration. So we still don't, I don't think we're still getting Yuta. If I pull 2 dupes of Yuta, do I still need Toji? In this game, you don't need dupes. You're able to choose if you want to pull for Toji still or not. Even if you get 2 dupes in Yuta. They're entirely different. You have one that's more based on physical and can fight long term, so that's going to be Toji. And then you have Yuta, who's just as powerful as Toji, but is less long term. And by long term, I mean when whatever type of content you're fighting, just because he's going to use his ult and then he won't be able to charge his ult for some turns. 100 summons seems crazy in JP. It's all right. It's you know, a multi a day. A lot of games do that. Do you think in 6 months we can save up 150k for our anniversary? Hell no. Hell no. No shot that you're gonna save 150k before anniversary. You would have to have like the peak mental fortitude to not be able to use your cubes at all. Very unlikely, considering they're going to be releasing crazy characters even before half anniversary. You know, Yaga is going to be a very top tier character that a lot of people are going to need and want, and he's definitely going to be before half anniversary if they're going to push before then, right? So no shot. So is Yuji bad? Which Yuji? Are you referring to the red one that's going to be coming out on global? He's not bad. He's a good red DPS. The issue is that he's physical, and a lot of the more powerful nukers are Jujutsu based, which are going to be curse technique. And Yuta is obviously red as well. So it's like, would you rather have Yuta or would you rather have Yuji? In most cases, 90% of the time, people are going to say Yuta over Yuji, right? Because he is limited as well. In this game, you only need 1 DPS of each color. You don't have to go crazy on having multiple. Okay, before I forget, because I keep like getting distracted, let me go to the other events and actually do the dailies as well here. Wait, your god on 2 times event. We have 6 days for it. Where do you suggest to use our AP as farming? Assuming I do max AP pumping till 120 times 3 cubes used too. So after you complete the 3 events that we currently have and you do all your exchanges and you get through all 8 boxes, I think you should be doing this one, a Homesick Horizon, regardless, just because it gives you a good amount of resources for what you're doing. Gojo's the main just debuffs, correct? Are you talking about the anniversary? Yeah. It debuffs, and I mean, they can charge ult gauge. It prevents him, it gives him like an extension of how long he can stay on the field, because he's just like all the other Gojos where they leave after a certain amount of turns. The difference with him is that he leaves after 10 turns, but every time he uses his ult, he can extend it. Can you make a video titled "A Safe Plan Who to Pull for After Yuta and Still Save for Annie"? Yeah, like he basically stuns them all. They can't move. He gives them the infinite void status effect. He can't get ult gauge. The enemies can't get ult gauge either. So they're massively taking increased damage. It's a bunch of stuff. Can you show us your code? Are you talking about my code for like my friend code? It's in the description. I haven't put the Japanese version up yet. I plan to, I don't know when. Yeah, every single Gojo is good. I think the best bet is to just say for every Gojo and you'll be set, because there's one for each typing. For this game, yeah, I just told you. In the description has my friend code. The description of the live stream that you're watching. Yes. The game code is in the description on the live stream. You can add me through there. What VPN did you say to use? iOS? I said the one that I was using for this was for JP. I use OVPN Spider. I don't know if iOS has that, but you're gonna have to check yourself. Why Homesick Horizon? Here extra % drop rate is with Yuji and 2 of his bits, with which is 65%, and Megami Event, which is the same as Horizon. There you can use full yellow lineup and almost 90% drop rate. In this one, it's more so how much you get out of the runs, right? So even though like the stamina is still the same and the rewards are still the same, you get more of the materials to do your runs on this event than the other event. What up, Mkoi? Shouldn't we skip the next Gojo because he's on standard banner? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's really iffy on what you should do, just because we don't know how they're going to do the timeline. We don't know when Yuta is going to come. We don't know any of that. So there's no defined information on what you should do, right? Everybody has their own opinion on if you should do this or do this later. Because keep in mind, the timeline for global is completely out of loop. They've added quality of life things that are on JP, but then they've left some out. It's like you can't really predict what they can do at any moment. Like domain expansion Megami was dropped in like only 3 days after like Junpei. So it's like, how much of it can you trust? It's a possibility that Yuta may never come, but considering he's already in the files and everything, I think it's more likely that he will come. It's just a matter of when, and we don't know when that's going to happen. It could be in 6 months from now, it could be in 8 months from now. But if you skip Hollow Purple Gojo, you also have to wait until they add him to the standard banner too. I mean, it's not really out of order. Like, it's still in like the same order. The only thing is that they've removed the collaboration. So you just move the collaboration as if it never existed, and all the banners are still in the same order. But that's the biggest issue. Who knows when they're gonna plant the collaboration back in? It could be in this after this banner, or it could be in the banner after the next one, or it could be in like 5 banners later. We don't know, because it's an easy filler banner. They can fill in at any single moment. But I got can't tell if I'm lucky or not. As a free-to-play, I spent 24 cubes on Megami, only got Megami and 4 dupes at the feature skill page. But I got Megami again of singles for the free tickets, but I also don't think Yuta is going to come too soon. I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I mean, it seems very likely that he might come in December, but just because usually the collaboration events and all that are very long, they're like 3 weeks plus, almost a month. So I feel like they might want to drop it around December because they're going to have a lot of people who are going to go on vacation, right, for the holidays and vacation, etc. And I think that's probably the best time for them to do it, right? Because then they only have to have one person go back to the office if anything happens for like updates or patches. Hassam, are you looking on my thing? Do you see my percentage on the top right? The link in my description is for global. It says I believe the, hold on, let me check. There might be because of the amount of followers. I think you could have a max amount of followers. Oh no, I'm good. Maybe you're just inputting it incorrectly. There shouldn't be no limit. I was also there for anniversary stream. It was a vibe, man. Sucks we gotta wait a year for domain expansion, Gojo. Yeah, I mean, it could be sooner if they keep rushing out banners like this. Is your link in description for JP or global on BlueStacks? What do you mean on BlueStacks? Just the link in the description is just my friend code for the game. Is NA. If you're not NA, then it's not gonna work. It literally says NA next to it. Yeah. When you have more dupes, obviously you get a little bit more thing. But if you have them all at base, they're roughly about the same exact percentage from both events. They keep that same format for like almost every single lottery event that comes. Should I not convert any recollections, mainly the free-to-play ones? Yeah, it says global NA, right? And then the other one says JP. I haven't put my JP in yet. Okay, now let me farm. Let me get into this because you know I was getting a little bit distracted. You guys keep messing me up. Just put the simple possibility domain Gojo coming at half Andy is so hilarious. I would not be surprised if they're gonna keep brushing out banners like this. I mean, you say it's impossible. It's not impossible. If they rush out banners at the same pace we're going now, they can get through all the banners in like 3 or 4 months. Bro, how to download JJKPP? I already made a video. You can go on my channel and find it. It will show you how to download it for Android and BlueStacks. It won't show you how to download it for iOS because I don't use iOS, so I'm not entirely sure what the functionality is on that. We aren't gonna have any cubes, man. Shit, I mean, we already don't have any cubes. This game's so free to play, unfriendly. Nah, I wouldn't say that. You're using SRs and rares. That's the most free to play friendly thing you'll ever find. Did you pull Megami? Yeah, I did. Is the new Kaido good? So I haven't had a lot to test him. I actually did pull him today and I made a video on the summons I did for him. But I mean, like, on paper, he seems amazing. He seems amazing. So I am going to do a showcase on him probably tomorrow, right? I was going to do it today, but then I was like, all right, let me stream just because I want to maintain that consistency. And I didn't do it. That's just the biggest reason. Your secret to collecting a lot of mats to ascend character? Doing event. Although it does require a lot of AP, but it's worth it in the long run. What's up, NS? Yeah, we are in the cube drop. They released way too many banners all at once. Best thing for free-to-play players is literally just re-rolling on Megami and then just chilling. A dumb question, you have 1.8 mil JP, did you farm them? Yep, doing event. But remember, I spend a lot of stamina on event, a lot. I progress so much in the game and I can't find cubes to continue pulling on him. Spend 45k on him. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go too crazy on Domain Megami because even though he's like a super top tier, the biggest issue is we're only mainly using him for the hardest of hardest content, which is going to be Tower, and Tower's not even in the game yet. Do you think Teen Gojo, Teen Geto, and Toji will return on the anniversary banner? No, I don't think so. They're not. They don't add other limiteds into the new banners. That's not how it works. They've already Toji literally had a rerun like a few weeks ago or almost a month ago, so it's very unlikely that he's going to be rerun again during the anniversary either. AP is definitely the biggest issue. Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't have been such a big issue if they didn't start rushing all the banners. And every time a new banner comes, there's always going to be a new event as well. So that doesn't help a little bit. So there is a lot of strain within the community just based off that. Which character is better in your opinion? What do you mean? As in like Yuji and Gojo? Or are you talking about like... You got to give me like some reference. You got to be a little bit more specific so I can understand. Because, you know, I play Global and JP, so it's very difficult. Okay, I feel like you probably would run them together just because you're going to be using Gojo. Gojo's like a support buffer, but he's also big damage, right? So like he's going to have a lot of room on a lot of teams. He's going to be very flexible. And Yuji is mainly going to be your actual DPS. I wouldn't even really say that he's better. But... in terms of flexibility and situation, he's definitely better. You could use him almost anywhere, right? So is Yuki just not as good as Yuji and Gojo, or does Gojo just more versatile? So Gojo, his ult is going to be the thing that's going to ruin a lot of enemies. So if you're doing Tower, the enemies hit extremely hard, and the fact that he has a guaranteed stun to the entire enemy team while increasing the damage that they take, while also making sure that they can charge their ult, is insane value. That gives you the most insane survivability you can ever imagine. You can literally place him on any team and you won't have any problems whatsoever, right? So you can still run Yuji with him, I think, and they're kind of different to compare them, right? That's like trying to compare Domain Megami and then Yuta, but they're not even like really used for the same thing. Yuta's more of your actual carry, while Domain Megami is kind of your debuffer who has extra DPS, right? You would use them all naturally on the same team. So in this case, the new Gojo would be more likely to be like Domain Megami in the team. Yeah. Yeah, because he'll definitely do damage and everything, but his ult is insane. His ult is like a massive debuff to the enemies. It's like they literally can't do nothing. You have non-standard memory? Yeah, I do. I have non-standard memory maxed. She may become the most powerful buffer if she's released. Yes, you are not wrong about that. I mean, her model was literally showed like a year ago on JP. They still haven't released her. Who knows when she's gonna come? Just the model for her to bond. But if she's in bond, that means that she would have a character soon. Is the most annoying thing to pull in this game? Yeah, it is, because it's so highly valued and sought after. I didn't even have one until the Domain Megami banner. The Green Gojo does he need dupes? You don't need dupes for any character in this game. Obviously, dupes are going to help you more because you're going to get more stats, but you don't need dupes. Just having one copy of a character is fun. I've done plenty and plenty of content on JP without dupes of characters because I don't even really spend on that game. Do you think Gojo is better than Yuta, or would you say they're relatively equal? In terms of viability, Red Gojo is better, but in terms of damage output, I don't know entirely, just because we don't have the modifiers on how much damage he does with his skills and stuff, right? So I can't really say for sure, right, in terms of damage output. Yeah, the first dupe is especially important for DPS characters. You don't need it, but having it for a DPS character is important than having it for other characters. How about recollections? Are they necessary? There's plenty of free-to-play recollections. There's plenty of good free-to-play recollections. Even like the Jogo memory, 90% of the time you're going to use that memory over Hollow Purple when Tower comes out, just because you'd rather have that damage boost for 2 different turns rather than just 1 turn. Is SR Nanami good? Yes, he is probably one of the best debuffers that isn't Yaga, right? Yaga's #1 for best debuffer at the moment. So Nanami's going in second. Do you think they're going to add PvP in this game? Very difficult and very unlikely. I feel like managing and balancing around Gojos all the time and banning them is going to be very difficult. And there's just some characters that are way too powerful with their skills that is going to be very difficult for another player to actually play. Like, even if you have the 4-on-4, people could just, you know, use characters like Hanami and just nullify like 90% of your damage. I think that was my last special, right? No, this still got one more. Yeah, most people want non-standard for that damage per screenshot. Yeah. I mean, I have it, but I don't even use it because, you know, sometimes I just really like the damage from the 2 different separate turns rather than just 1. But mainly for tower. For like the beginning of the game, it's whatever. You'll still kill most things anyways. Any Gojo's ult is cool as fuck? Yeah, hell yeah. Did you specifically farm JP coins? What do you mean JP coins? Like, the only thing I farmed was the event. I only spammed the event. Non-standard? This is non-standard. Non-standard is the memory. This is what it's called. Non-standard. The best memory in the game. Your Gyat is good. Holy. True. Got a massive Gyat. Need more than 30 cubes for stage clear? Yeah, for sure. I like your channel. I'm curious though, who do you share the channel with? I used to share it with one of my friends, but you can find it in like older videos. He used to actually record some of the videos as well for JJK, while I would focus primarily on Black Clover, but he doesn't really do it anymore, right? So yeah, I don't really share it with anybody now. It's kind of just me at the moment. I mean, I guess, you know, my editor is probably someone I share with, right? Like, he has access to the YouTube channel and everything, the Discord and the Twitter. So we have that. You need more content ASAP, man, and more AP, not really event content. There's going to be just straight event content. I'm not even going to lie to you. The only really content that they're going to be able to add that's like a different mode or something is going to be versus event, which I don't know when they plan to add that, and the tower, which they said they were going to add soon, so hopefully, you know, they do. But it's very difficult. Trust me, guys, it's super difficult. You need a character of every typing for your carry, because a lot of the enemies that you fight in tower, they're going to be weak to one type, and then they're going to be strong against every other type. How do you get your characters on almost level 100? I just spam, you know, event, right, with a lot of my cubes, because I use cubes for stamina, so that way I am able to get a lot of, you know, a lot of materials. That's why. Oh, this is more like whale territory, the territory kind of thing. Why do people use Pride over non-standard for Gojo? Does that have better base stats or uptime? Because I don't see the 70 over the 80 of non-standard. Because when you're doing tower, sometimes you can't nuke the boss in one singular turn. So if you have the 80% damage on that one turn, right? Your next following turn, you don't have any of that damage buff whatsoever. Because not every stage in tower you can nuke completely. So you having two different separate turns where you have at least a fair good amount of damage buff, you're going to be able to do clear it out, you know? It all depends on the stage. Hello, is there a difference between buffing damage and buffing physical and curse damage? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Not anything too crazy or important, right? God dang, I still don't have my ult on her? How is that even possible? What team would be great with Megami Incomplete Domain? He's a flex character, so you can put him practically in any team. I got 2 SSR Nanami, 2 Gojos, and Domain Megami, and 9 cubes on the reroll. That's good. Now you can just start it and just, you know, save until we get some other characters. By GP, I mean the coins we use to upgrade skills with skill materials. Also, we use JP with blue orders for bits upgrade. Did you farm specific? No, again, like I said, I only spam event, and event gives you all the materials you'll need. JP, recollection bits, XP, all of it. Everything is inside event, so I only spam event. Yo, welcome back, Ismail. I literally only spam this and claim everything from the lottery event, and that's how I get most of my resources and material. Like literally all the JP and everything that I've got, that's from this. That's literally from this. I start spamming the event and it's insane the resources I get, man. Yeah, you get a ton of resources. You get a bunch of different ones. The rates are low. What do you mean? The rates of low? What is low? Talking about this? I mean, you're clearing out the entire shop. I hit 47k CP today. So huge. I want to know if 50k is possible. 50k is possible. I think I have 50k right now. I have 54k. Like, again, I'm not even really trying to focus on the actual CP because CP doesn't matter. CP is irrelevant in this game. The only time it matters is literally when you're trying to get your SSR ticket. One SSR do you recommend if you, for some reason, don't have Yaga yet? Nanami. If you don't have Nanami, then just use Momo. And if you don't have Momo, then just use Inumaki, so that way you can charge your ults quicker to offset that damage loss. Will Incomplete Domain Megami be in the SSR guaranteed ticket near future, or should I just use it right now? So they said that they were going to be adding characters and updating the tickets later. So I'd like to say yes, he will be added to it, since he should be added to the standard banner himself, and it's stated in the announcement that he will be. So I would probably save it, especially if you don't have, especially if you already have Gojo and shit. There's no need for you to like really actually use it right now. Okay, we got one of these. Okay, let me use the other team. Is it this one? No, I think it's the first one. Yeah, it was the first one. They aren't getting grade up or bits up. I don't know how people are still struggling for 27k. I made a reroll when Megami dropped and I'm almost already at 30k. I mean, I don't know. Some people are still learning, you know, learning stage. Some people are new and fresh as well, so they never really played a game like this. You need to keep in mind, like, this is a popular IP, and a lot of people that are actually joining right now have never actually played a gacha game in their entire life. This is actually probably like their first mobile game that's like this. So the aspect is kind of different on how you start and play the game. Perspective's different, everything. I just hope that they release another event after Megami's. You want another event? I'm at 21k and it's my third day, so it's not so bad. No, you're doing good. Like, you don't even need to rush for anything. It's not like there's any crazy content at the moment. We'll get content later, like Tower, but even then, that's going to be very difficult. What should I farm if I'm done with all 3 events? You should farm the Homesick, event, whatever it's called, Homesick Horizon. That, or whichever one you have the most drop rate boost from memories and shit. That's fair. I've been playing gacha since Dokkan started. Yeah, I've been playing gacha since... I don't fucking know. Long ass time. I played thousands of them. Who's strongest damage? Is Nobara or Megumi? Megumi has higher damage modifier. But with proper setup, I think Nobara still gets roughly the same amount of numbers. Discord link is description trash, not working for me. It probably expired. I have to re-update it, I think. I was thinking about making it permanent, but then I completely forgot and I left it, I think, at 7 days, so it might be outdated. I'll re-update it in a bit. JP treating good. One of my rerolls, I got green Gojo and green SR Saki Rindo, got Nobara and redraw ticket, and then the 100 free summons are literal godsend. Yeah, it's a good time to start JP right now. A lot of people are going to be re-rolling though on the actual anniversary, so that way they can get like Yuji and then, you know, start saving all their currency for Gojo. My first gacha was Brave Frontier. I think Brave Frontier was also my first gacha, unintentionally though. Like, I didn't even know what a gacha was at that time. Luckily I didn't have money, so I didn't, you know, I didn't suffer. Real. What VPN you use for JP? I use ExpressVPN and I think it doesn't work. Yeah, only some VPNs work. It's really weird. The VPN I use is OVPN. OVPN. Spider. And that one's been working for me since like literally the start of the game. Spend hella bread on that game. I feel that, bro. If Yellow Megami is on the free 100 summons, that would be good for my team. I probably should have checked it, to be honest. I could probably see who's on it because the 100 summons is already there. Yeah, Geolock does suck. I don't know why they decided to do it like that. I guess they're completely familiar that people, you know, play the JP side too. I mean, that would have just been extra money for them, so I don't know why they did that. Me either. I was a kid. Oh, if I had money, oh boy. For real, bro. Brave Frontier has so many characters that I wanted to get, bro. If I had that money, it would have been over for me. I'd be over in an instant. Yeah, Hisham. If you got 90%, just do the Megami event. It's probably easier for most people anyways, because if you have Megami or Nobara, you're gonna cook through it. Okay, so we got that done. I know I still have to do my domain investigation because I haven't really touched them. Let me just auto this real quick. I'm going to auto this real quick and use the restroom and I'll be right back. Let's do like 3 runs. I think I should be back before then. Do 1 run or 2. Soon it won't take you that much effort. Once you get Yuta, it's like Yuta will just auto it. I did make a video on Yuta without any dupes or anything. And without like crazy investment, and I literally just auto through the entire thing. All right, I'm back. Holy shit. God damn. Still hasn't beat one yet? God dang. I need to end this so I don't... I'm not gonna run this again. I'm playing the pool Yuta to do 2. That's a good stopping point, right? You can stop wherever you feel like stopping. If you stop at 2, it's good for you because then he will start off with more cursed energy and he'll be able to use his skill 3 2 times at the start of a wave. So you'll be able to clear them out very fast. It is his strongest damaging move as well. That isn't his ult. How do you have so much JP doing this? Just doing this. Can you show stats and builds of your characters? Yeah, I can show you. One dupe per Yuta or anyone really is the best for you investment because you can get the most stat increase. Yeah, the first dupe is the most important one. Depending on the character, if the character is like heavy cursed energy usage, then 2 dupe is usually kind of where you want to aim at because you'll start off with a little bit more cursed energy at the start of a fight. For Yuta, you don't need to get 2 dupe, but having 2 dupe lets you use his skill 3 twice, like back to back at the start, and you could clear out like a bunch of mobs in the beginning. Okay, so I can't really show, like, I'll show you my stats and everything. So first up, let me go to actually my complete like character list, right? Because I think that'll be better to kind of explain it. Right, so obviously all my carries, like whoever's going to be my carry, so I have one for green, I have one for yellow, I have one for blue, I just need one for red. And of course I'm not going to be using Maki because Maki really isn't that good. Whenever I kind of focus on my skills are always mainly focused into your ult because the ult is usually what you're aiming for to do the most damage. It has the highest modifiers, and when you kind of just do all your buffs all at once, you're going to get the most amount of damage just from this. Because that's what you're aiming for. You're doing all your timing, all your setup, all for that one single moment, which is your ult. Then, usually you kind of want to start focusing on, depending on the character. So for Yuji, for example, all his skills are very functional, so you can use any one of them. They're good in any situation. So most cases, you'll use his skill 2, so that way you get the increase. Then from there, you're going to be using your skill 3 whenever it's up. And when it's not up, you're going to be using your skill 1, right? So you kind of want to have a good blend of all of it. And then his ult is naturally his damage dealer. What does Megami Dupe 1 do? It doesn't really do anything. It just gives you stats. It gives you extra stats to the modifiers that he already has. This usually goes for a lot of your DPS characters. You're going to be focusing on their ult majority of the time, right? Like Gojo. Gojo's probably one of the ones that you could focus on 3 different skills. You have his ult, where his ult is going to be dealing all the damage. You have his 3rd skill, which is going to be buffing, so you can increase your damage output on your ult. Then you have your skill 1, which is going to be able to clear through waves and minions or mobs in the beginning of the fight, so that way you can try to get through it as fast as possible, since he does leave after 7 turns, right? There's a bunch of different ways to build your characters. Support characters, they don't really have to focus too much. What I suggest for doing support characters is getting them to 60 or 70 and then uncapping their grade as much as possible and then just leaving them as is. You don't even have to level them up. You just want to get these stat increases from the actual grades, not actually leveling them up, because leveling them up does take a lot of resources, and for a free-to-play player, it's going to be working against you, right? And then obviously you don't have to focus on anything because they're buffers, so you just want to focus on the skill that you're planning to spam with them, which is their buffs. Right? Very simple. It's characters all depend. It's all dependent on the character, right? Some characters have good skills that are good for certain situations, and then others with better situations or conditions, right? So I can't really give you like a direct statement, but more so when you're using a buffers, you're usually going to be leveling up their buffing skills and try to get as much stats as possible from them with their grades. DPS characters are going to get everything. You're just going to focus all their ults, and you're going to focus all their grades and levels. What was your score in the Square event, X System event? I think it was like 10 million. I didn't do any more. I did it, I think it was like my first try, and I just stopped at that. Just because I knew once past 5 million, I already got all the rewards. I don't really try to aim like really high. Like I know some people get really competitive on it, and they just do it for fun, right? But I just got 10 million, and then that's it. I just stopped. What skill should I level up on Megumin? Are you talking about the Domain Megumin? Okay, so Domain Megumin is a little bit different than the other characters because you kind of use him for his debuff. So the main skills that you're going to be focusing on is going to be his ult and his skill 1. The reason for that is because his ult, you're going to get more damage out of it naturally, and you're going to get better modifiers. But once you get your domain expansion out, your first skill is actually going to apply 93% damage taken. And if you factor in that your domain expansion lasts 4 turns, obviously it wastes the turn that you're using the ult on. You're going to have 3 more turns of your domain expansion. So you're going to be using your skill 1 all 3 times of its 3 turns, so you can get the maximum debuff as possible from your skill 1. And you'll nuke with your character on the final turn, which will be your carry, right? So yeah, skill 1 and his ult. Then you can start leveling skill 3 if you want, because it has good damage modifiers, but you don't have to. I would say just his ult and his skill 1 is a higher priority. Okay, let me go back to these other stuff and start going through those. Wait, debuff stack? Yes. Debuff stack. Debuff stacks, you can tell they stack because the enemy will continuously have the same debuff multiple times, and it'll say how many turns are left on it. Debuffs and buff stack, yes. Yep, anything that has turns can stack. As long as it's an application, it will stack. Yeah, see, I got 10 million. I didn't try any past, like, that was like my first attempt. I didn't do any more after this just because, I mean, I already got all the rewards. There's no reason for me to do it more. So with Yaga, you can stack the buff like 4 times. Yes. That's the reason why Yaga's OP. You just do Yaga, 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 and that's it. You just call it a day. Okay, let me start refreshing. Wait, to be honest, what's my lineup? The lineup changes all the time. In this game, it's all about team building. This is what I usually use for everything at the moment. Do I have the black flash tile? I didn't try to aim for it. The reason I didn't try to aim for it is because then I have to like put... It's significantly easier if you use Itadori and Nanami on the same team, but I just haven't I couldn't be asked. Like I don't really care about it right now. %. How many AP freshes would you recommend for free to place? Probably just 3 at most. I wouldn't go crazy on AP, bruh. Because like once you already like past 80, you're like doing like 120, you know? You won't think it's a lot until you start refreshing more, then you'll realize how much you're actually losing. Easy on the score challenge mode in new event. Yeah, that thing's easy. I know. I just can't be asked. I don't really care about it that much. There's going to be other secret titles and stuff as well. They're not even out yet. Once it's out, then I'm gonna do them. YouTube is so cooked. How am I getting ads on the live stream? There's ads everywhere, brother. YouTube always wants to make money. Okay, before you guys distract me again, let me actually get into this. I wouldn't even go that far. I would just do the first 3, to be honest. That would just cost you 240, and then that's it. In my opinion, that's probably the best. Let me go to the other event. I prefer the other event, to be honest. I know other people keep telling me the first event, but like whatever, I don't care. It's like whatever. I'm spamming this. I'm spamming this, not even for like anything crazy. I'm about to start spamming the other thing as well. Yeah, 120 is a bit steep when you think about it. You do 3 more of those, it's already 360. But then do it for a few days, and then you realize how much that's gonna add up. Are you gonna max out Yuta, like max dupes? Nah, I don't. I'm never gonna chase a character for multiple dupes. The only reason Domain Megami is dupe 1 is just because like the game literally waited to give him to me like at the last multi before pity. That's the only reason I'll ever dupe out a character extra. Why are you using cubes instead of AP? Because AP packs are permanent and cube refreshes are temporary, right? Every day they reset, so that's why. Do I get the AP pack every day or the gem pack for $1? Depends what you want to do more. Do you want to play more or do you want to summon more? I would say summoning more would probably be the best bet for most people, because the more characters you have, the better enjoyment you have with the game. We're just gonna sweep this. Actually, that's probably a little bit too much. Let me sweep like half of that. Yeah, it is. I mean, granted, you're buying it every day, right? AP will? Nah, bro. I'm free to play, bro. All those cubes, those are free. Those everything's free, bro. Those AP they gave me, bro, that was free too, bro. Chill. On God, I'm not no AP will. They handed it to me, bro. Billy came to my house and gave me that AP. Chill. It was free. Yeah, I start JP when Gojo comes out. Honestly, if you do that, you're gonna miss the current event that they have up, like a rerun of the special event, which is the Honored One Gojo memory, and that one's really good. That's a really good memory. So honestly, I'd probably just start on Yuji, because Gojo's not going to do anything if you don't have a DPS to, you know, be with him, right? Because Gojo's going to stall the enemy and make sure they can't do anything. But you definitely need a DPS character to perform with him. I'd say Yuji's probably the best bet. And then if you have Yuki, who also just came out, you're good to go, because Yuki boosts yellow skill damage, and on top of that, he also boosts damage. So, and he gives cursed energy recharge passively and from his skill, which helps Yuji, because Yuji uses multiple skills after he uses his zone. Just curious, is doing this exchange better than doing enhancement quests when it comes to get? Yes, it is. It's better. It's better for when if you need JP and recollection bits. If you need XP, this is better, but only on 2 times. And even then, I still wouldn't recommend doing it, just because a lot of people who are starting out, they need a lot of resources to actually start building up their characters and their account. So you want to make sure that you're getting as much cursed objects as possible, so that way you're able to max your characters, you know? So I feel like doing the events is much better for people, because it gives you a good spread on, you know, materials and resources and the currency that you use to upgrade your characters, right? So I still feel like doing events is probably the best thing for everybody. Unless you're a whale like me, then it doesn't really matter because you're going to be spending a lot of stamina in multiple different places anyways. Right, so for me, I'm going to be doing this right now, but you probably shouldn't do this unless you really need the XP, right, for your DPS character. Doesn't matter if I do the Megami one or the Homesick Horizon, whichever one you have higher percentage for. Make sure to do the main story too, yeah. So push out the main story is the first thing you definitely want to do. And when you hit walls, that's when you kind of do the events. Stacking me Megabee's debuff, then double stack Gojo ult deletes the entire game. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. Show your account box after this. I'm curious. Okay. I can show it to you. Here's my account box. And then their grade. And you want to see the memories too? I can show the memories if you're curious about the memories as well. Yeah, these are the memories that I have. Are you gonna get everybody maxed out? Probably. How long did it take JP to receive grade 9, 10, and so forth? It wasn't that long. I think it was like a few months in. Like when they started releasing more story chapters, we actually got higher grades. Grade 9 should be very soon. Is Megami worth getting? I'm planning to get Geto and Yuta in the future. Megamith is definitely worth getting, but you don't have to force yourself to get them right now. You could get them later when they add them to the standard banner. You not having him right now is not gonna stunt you in any way, shape, or form. Everything's still gonna be doable. The only time you're ever gonna necessarily actually need Domain Megamine to make your life easier is when Tower comes, and that's gonna be a while from now because we don't know when they're gonna drop that. Okay. Wait, there are more grades? Yes. JP just got grade 14 and 15. So now we can go up to like level 140. So Jogo is better to get than Hanami? No. Jogo, no. Jogo is terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jogo is terrible. The reason you don't get him is because he's a blue DPS character. You have blue Gojo for that. There's no reason to get Jogo. Is Teen Gojo or Domain Gojo better in solo battles in your opinion? I can't give you that opinion just yet, just because I don't have the modifiers on Gojo, right? I don't know how much damage numbers he's going to be putting up, not counting his ult, right? We're gonna buy in the collection crystal exchange shop. Bro, which one is that? I don't even remember which one that is. We got Nanami maxed. I'm Gojo-less and I'm fine. Yeah, the game is not crazy difficult. It's just everybody's just trying to rush and have the best everything, you know? I get it. You want to have the best so you can play the game at like peak. It's fine, but you don't necessarily need anything at the moment. There's no crazy difficult content. Do all Gojos leave the battlefield after 7 turns? No. Anniversary Gojo, who's coming out in 10 days, leaves after 10 turns, but after you use his ult, you extend it, so he leaves after 11 turns. Teen Gojo doesn't leave. The reason I don't do the healer is because fuck the healer, bro. What do I need to heal for? Just kill everything. I'm gonna do Inumaki next. Does SSR Green Nanami good? He's okay. I still think Yuji is better than him, and the problem with the green SR Nanami is that you can't use the SR Nanami if you use that one. So it's kind of like he's working against himself, which kind of sucks, unfortunately. And I really like his character, even though his overtime passive just sucks. The buff to after 9 turns is way too long. Okay, what was I gonna do? Okay, yeah. I need to refill more stamina. That's what I need to do. Is Teen Gojo or the main Gojo better in solo battles in your opinion? Please answer. This is life-changing. I already answered you earlier, brother. But I'll say it again since you didn't listen. They don't do the same thing. And if you were to use them in solo battle, I cannot give you the specifics on that because we don't have the modifiers for Gojo. I don't know how much damage he's going to be outputting, brother. You understand? I hope that was life-changing enough for you. Not gonna lie, I always thought the reason they made Gojo, yeah, for real, chill, brother. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the main reason they made Gojo leave after 7 turns was because he gets bored and leaves because it's too easy for the strongest. True. They just did that because he's too powerful. They want to make sure that he's strong because everybody loves Gojo and they wouldn't have it any other way. If Gojo was not that strong, it's like, how the hell are you going to make a Gojo and not make him the most OP character possible, right? Lore-wise, you already know he has to be very powerful. So it's like, that's the reason why. Why are you recovering with AP? You have the supplementary pack. Because, bro. Why not? The AP pack is permanent. I'll have it forever. I can use it tomorrow. I can use it the day after. I can use it whenever. You know what isn't permanent? My refreshes on AP. They're gonna reset tomorrow, so then I'll use it tomorrow too. What color is Team Gojo? He's yellow. When do Team Gojo leave? He doesn't leave. He doesn't leave, but he's able to get damaged. Although it's very timed. So like the first initial turns he starts off, he's unable to get damaged. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Jujutsu Kaisen for like literally a year, so I get it. People, you know, they be trying to correct me and stuff, and I get it. It's understandable. They'll probably see at first glance and be like, okay, I know better or whatever. But trust me, I've been playing the game for so long. I know what I'm doing. Don't Gojo have like 10 million HP? All the Gojos have like inflated stats. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I use cubes because the cubes are like, they'll refresh. Like, I'm able to refresh, like get my resets and everything every day, and my packs I'll have permanently, so I'm able to get more runs every day. That's why I'm using the cubes rather than my AP. I mean, rather than my AP packs. Did you beat Jogo Extreme 2 yet? Yeah, I beat him ages ago. I beat most of the content in the game like day 1. Like, it wasn't really too difficult. Like, most of this content that's in the game, I already kind of understood how to beat. Although I was kind of being a little bit stubborn with the special grade Curse Spirit, just because I didn't want to use the cheese strat using rare Inumaki. I did manage to beat it, but yeah. You're good, Diego. I know I'm gonna get that a lot from a lot of people. I'm spending the cubes over my AP packs because the AP packs are permanent, and the cubes, they refresh every day the amount of times that I'm able to reset my AP or get more AP. So I want to make sure that I am getting as much runs as possible in a single day. So I just reset with cubes because I'm going to spend money anyways and buy more stamina with cubes. You beat it without Inumaki? Yeah, it's on my channel. It was very difficult though. I beat it with like the like a millimeter left. I think there were some people here because I did live on stream. So there are probably some people here that's seen it. When do characters usually get added to general pool? We don't have a specific date on that. They have only done it one time ever on JP. And so far, we haven't gotten it since what? I think it was September or July. I think it was July. July is when they added characters to the general pool. And if the game came out in November, then that was like, how many months? Math is not mathing right now. like 7-8 months. Are gacha games your main hobby? Just games in general, not really gacha games. I've always been a gamer since I was young, so it's like I just like playing a bunch of games and all that stuff, so it's like whatever. No. It's a large amount of characters. They're added in groups, so you get a bunch of them all added at once. Not really one by one. That's just not how it works. If it was one by one, people would not be telling you save for this, save for that. Just they'll be like, all right, just wait until he's in the standard pool, right? Just wait until they're all into the standard pool, bro. Then pool. What the fuck? So it's like a large amount of characters. Yep. Get the formidable foe to 30 out of 30. Nah, it's gonna be more than 30 out of 30. The reason it's not 30 out of 30 is because I just haven't felt like doing these right now. You know, these aren't unlocked. That's why it's only going to say 30 out of 30. But once I do these three, it'll be 30 out of 33. Then it'll be 33 out of 36. And then it'll be, you know, 36 out of 36 or 30. You know, math is not mathing right now, but you know what I mean. It's going to keep adding 3 every time I do the next ones. I just haven't felt like doing it because I don't really need the memory at the moment. Hey bro, for you, what is the best event to farm after you complete all of them? Homesick Invasion, or whichever one you have the most buffs on, like the higher percentage for your tickets. Max out the game. What's the best way to use Blue Gojo? The best way to use Blue Gojo is to just attack your enemies. It depends. It depends on the stage. So if the stage is like just one enemy, you would normally just kind of attack normally, maybe even buff one time in the beginning, and then just attack normally for 2 turns. Then after that, when you're ready to nuke, you want to use his buff 2 times before you ult. He's very simple. He's very, very simple. Have I played Dokkan already? Yes, I played Dokkan. In fact, I still have it installed on my phone. I played it for 7 years, and then after these 7 years, I kind of quit. And I just recently returned to Dokkan just to, you know, waste time. Just something to do. What's your character rank? I'm curious. Like on all my characters, like on the bond thing. I'll show you that in a second. Let me just level up my characters right now. Is this new Kaito only good for yellow characters? No, he's good for a lot of characters. He's basically like the rare Kaito, but better. You don't need to use him for only yellow characters. Because he still increases Jujutsu damage and all that. But he also increases the extra damage for yellow characters too. What 2 materials does Yuta uses? I think he uses like the band. The band. But I don't remember what else. There's something else. Like again, I haven't touched my Yuta in like ages. Like Brother has came out a year ago, practically at this point. Not a year ago, but 11 months ago. And that's when I upgraded him and maxed him. So that was a long time ago. Okay, hold on. I gotta upgrade her grade. Leveling every character is crazy work. Yeah, because once I level them all and they're all maxed out, then I don't have to do anything. You farm the resources on stage. Farm resources or event. I do event. I only did the XP one right now because I can, right? Like I spend a lot of cubes on AP. So for me, I have more options than if you were a free-to-play player. I probably would just do the event. What's the best way to farm JP? Event. Event's going to give you everything. JP, resources to grade your characters, all of that. You want to do that as much as possible. It also gives you skill level mats, which is important because you're limited on those. Auto battle is peak incompetence. Yeah, I don't know why they have... I don't know why global AI is literally like still a thing. They should have had the AI that JP has, the improvised version. No PvP on JP? No. There's no way to put PvP in this game. Too hard to balance. There's no like speed stats in this game or anything like that. It's just a turn-based game. You know, you would have to random pick on who goes first, and whoever goes first is gonna win 90% of the time. You just use someone like Momo and just do AoE stun, and then their like whole team is fucked. It's just not gonna work. Okay, so next I want to do rare Yuki. Now I'm gonna actually use AP packs because I never go past 22 refreshes. 22 refreshes is grief. 22 refreshes is just way too much. Add a guild system? Yeah, they could do a guild system. JP doesn't have a guild system yet, but they could do one. And then just have like co-op events where they do a raid boss or whatever. Now I'm gonna use AP pack. When can we expect more story? I'd assume probably in the within the month. What's worse, I asked someone how many dupe I need for Gojo recommended, and they tell me +5. Well, duh, but ask a free to play. It's just you just need Gojo one time. That's it. You don't need dupes. Obviously, dupes are gonna help you, but like you don't need dupes. There's a lot of characters on JP that I use, like Toji, all that good stuff, and they don't have dupes. I hope they do good stuff too. That would be like more. That would be better for the community overall. Okay, now we're gonna get Yuki up. Can you do a Mahito showcase next? I'm planning to do a Mahito showcase. I've already done Jogo and Hanami, so I do want to get Mahito out so people can kind of like understand the characters, so that way they can, you know, which one to do. Are you gonna do videos on how to clear the different modes? Which modes are you talking about? Like, if you mean the score attack that we have from this event, I've already done it. If you're talking about like the formidable foes, I've already done all of them minus Todo, the Todo one. So there's already videos of those ones up. Story, I did story a while back. I did story before the release of the actual game, and it practically has how to beat every stage free to play. But keep in mind, you have to invest some resources into these characters, right? Like these SR characters and stuff. Is it better to clear boss battle very hard in Megami event with Gojo Nobara or Gojo Megami? Megami will probably make it easier for you. You could probably even do it on auto too, if you had Megami. Because Nobara has to get her nail counts, you know? And if she keeps spamming her skill 3 on auto, then you're gonna get cucked. Are you free to play? Yeah, bro. I'm the most free to play person you'll ever find in this game. I've never spent a dime. Not even a penny. It's too difficult for me. But no, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I spend money on this game. Which event did you farm to get so much accessories and stuff? I farmed the Homesick Invasion, right? Because the Homesick Invasion was here before the Megami event. You just need to spam lottery events, just because lottery events give you skill level up mats for your character skills, and you're going to be getting like passive income for JP, you know, the recollection bits and the beacon of training stuff. So it's just going to give you the most value. I just auto the boss from Megami event. Yeah, a lot of people just auto that boss. It's super easy boss. That literally just poisons, and the poison does like no damage. Even the attacks do no damage. The only time it ever does like anything past 6k damage is when it ults. That's it. Is it necessary to max out Gojo ult? You don't need to max it out, but obviously you want to have it maxed out. The more maxed, like if it's at 10, you're gonna do more damage. I have mine at 7, I believe, right? And the only reason I didn't invest any more is because on the offset, or the chance that they did decide to release Yuta, I'd rather have saved my rainbow crystals for Yuta, because Yuta has a higher modifier than Gojo in general for his ult. It's literally double his, so I just wanted to save it for him. So I just didn't do it for him, but I could if I wanted to. For real. That's all it does. It does AoE, AFO, and then just boom. Everybody's ult gauge is getting full now. Bro, I have 22 caves and I got the Megami with 2 spins. Can I get 30k for Yuta? Well, you want me to buy you 30k? Or are you asking me if you can make it to 30k? Of course you can. We don't know when Yuta's gonna be. Yuta's probably not even the next banner. Are there any good replacements for Principal Yaga? SR Nanami. SR Nanami is the only replacement. Although you want to use them side by side, but SR Nanami is the best one. If you don't have SR Nanami, you're going to use Momo, and if you don't have Momo, you're going to use Inumaki to offset the damage. My main team, I don't really have a main team because it's called random because you always switch up your team and your formation depending on the type of content. But currently, this is what I'm using. Did they give free 10 pool for Yuta on JP? Yes, they did. Do you have any tips for how to fill Yaga's ult gauge up? It's so annoying when he has the silver needed for his ult. You don't really need to use Yaga's ult. Yaga's not used for his ult. Yaga's used for his buffs. Yeah, I mean, that, like I said, that team is not even like the main team. That team is the only one that I have set up just because, I mean, I'm doing the event, right? I'm doing the event with it. And with this team, I can just do it on auto. Cap what? What's cap, Aizawa? What reason are you going to be using the ult for? One turn you don't use the ult, you lose one of the turn of the buffs. The reason main team due to the enemies you face in mode. Yeah, that's what I said. This game is going to be a lot of team building and switching and formation changing and all that. Why are you using Yaga with auto? He won't skill 2. Brother, it doesn't really matter to me. He's just there just for the thing, just to be there. Like, it doesn't really matter. There's nobody else to switch to put him over him. If I put Yuji, that's fine, but it's not like really a big deal. He's in my backup slot. Just yeah, it's literally just style points. Yaga only exists for the buff, but like, I'm not using his skill 2 on, although I could still beat it, so it's not like I have to change him out or anything. It just works against me because I'm going to put him back in when I do something else. So that's why it's just stay there. Best recollection for Gojo aside from non-standard, it is the Jogo one that you get from the Jogo fight. It's gonna be Pride is this one. This is gonna be the next best one. Obviously, this is gonna be better than actual non-standard when Tower comes. In Tower, you're gonna prefer the 2 turns of damage, then you are gonna prefer the 1 turn of damage. Can you 1v1 Jogo Extreme 2 with only Gojo? Extreme 2 with just Gojo? Are you crazy? Hell nah. he's the first turn, he's literally going to use his domain expansion and then cook me. What's the best thing to spend money on? The monthly and weekly passes. And if you don't have that, then you just get the parade pass and then that's it. I meant hard. I probably can. That'll probably give me the thing, but I'm not really interested in doing that right now. Right now, this is going to be a short stream, so I'm just doing like my dailies and stuff. Do some domain investigations. I'm probably going to do some domain investigations because I should be at 3 out of 3 right now because I used this one before the reset happened. Okay, let me use domain Megami or some shit. I really don't like that. In this, it just makes it so difficult to use Gojo just because he leaves after 7 turns and you have so many different waves. So annoying. Can't even beat Jogo on normal, bro. This dude is so strong. He just domains and speed blitz my entire team. You have to stun him. Using Inumaki is the best way. You just stun him. You used him to stun, and then you use Yuki to charge your cursed energy, so that way you can continuously keep spamming stun. And then you bring Yaga for buffs to increase your damage output for your DPS character, and then you use your DPS character to obviously nuke him. Best way to stack beacon or recollection bits? What do you mean? Let's do this team. This team should be fun. We'll put the new memory on him. What's the recollection for Nobara? Are you asking me what's the best, or are you asking the one that I have on her? What's the best? Probably Hollow Purple Gojo or Pride. That's usually the best for every Jujutsu based character. I swear Yuji is slept on in Domain Investigation. He is. Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't mind him. I just have him in the back because, I mean, Domain Megami is going to hit way harder with his ult. Whoops, it was on auto. GG. I don't use Yuki as I only need 4 turns before I use Gojo. Yeah, when I did my Extreme 2, I didn't use Yuki either. I just put a memory on my Inumaki that had like cursed energy regen. The one from the Junpei banner. That was actually Cancer, by the way. God dang, auto darn screwed me over. Yeah, it was on auto, so that thing actually ruined my first turn. It's fun. It's fun. We're not losing much out of it. We're just gonna move on. I don't have Inumaki duped at all or even leveled up. Gotta do that later because I'm not done with my main squad yet. It's beneficial that you do have them duped up so that way you get a little bit more cursed energy out of it. At least 2. I hope improved auto comes to be here soon. Yeah, same. If that shit comes within the month, bro, I will literally praise these people because God, Yaga will feel so much better to use on auto. You'll probably be able to auto the, domain investigation because Yaga will actually be doing what he needs to be doing. 20k cubes do I spend on Megami or just save for Yuta? What's your opinion? I'd probably just save for Yuta. The content that you need Megami for is not out yet, which is Tower. That's where he's going to be exceptional at. But you can get by with any DPS character, right? In your humble opinion, not including the new yellow SSR Kaido and Yuji and red Gojo, who deserves 5 dude the most? Teen Gojo. Teen Gojo or Hollow Purple Gojo. In my opinion, I think those 2 are the strongest DPS characters. By far. People might disagree, but I think it's definitely Hollow Purple Gojo on top. Because I feel like he's just a much better nuke. Yeah, he may not have like the kind of buffs that Teen Gojo has, but he does require a lot of setup. And in Tower, there is cases where you might actually get screwed up by that one moment that you're actually not in your limitless technique. So that way you can avoid damage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, it's just my opinion. I still think Green Gojo's better. Yellow Gojo's really nice, but you still also have to set him up. That's what I said in my opinion. People might disagree. Any remote idea for when Yuta's coming out? Nope. If I had to guess, it'd probably be around, December, the end of December. If I had to guess. Yeah, I mean, Teen Gojo is an all-around character, and the Hollow Purple Gojo is just a nuke. But in most cases, that's really all you need, a nuke. If I don't have non-standard and pride from Jogo for my Gojo, any other alternatives, or is my Gojo cooked? When I started the game, I was using like all adult time. You know, I was using the Nobara SR memory. There's a bunch of different memories you can use. The game is very friendly when it comes to alternatives. Now, of course, you won't be having the same damage output as the other people, but you're not going to be that far behind. Okay, so we're just gonna buff here. Gonna buff again. And we're just gonna attack these guys normally. Gonna use this, and we're gonna use the AoE. Like, I feel like, I know Team Gojo is really good, but I feel like people underestimate how good the Hollow Purple Gojo is compared to him. Like, Hollow Purple Gojo has extremely easy setup. Literally his skill 3 gives him 100% break damage, so you can break an enemy fairly quickly, and then you can just go straight into your skill 2. You can go straight into your skill 2 and then just nuke the very next turn. Especially with the timing for the break and how long it lasts, it's perfect. And then on top of that, if you need to clear out waves, his skill 1 has a high base crit chance and a high black flash rate as well. Very high, 150% crit rate if I recall, right? So it's just like you'll always crit with it practically. I want to play this game Gojo-less. You can. I'm skipping SR Kaido and doing the story and saving cubes for anniversary. Rare Kaido does the same thing as the SR version. While yes, the SR version is better, but I want to save for Annie. Yeah, go for it. You don't need Kaito. Kaido isn't a must pull or anything. Yeah, he's an exceptional support, but you don't need to pull for him. I just kept most of my characters at 70 as I felt there's no need to keep leveling them up. Yeah, the amount of resources that it takes after that is a lot. So I always tell people that same exact thing. It doesn't. You have to click on, that's like 2 separate tabs. That's 2 separate tabs. The global above is just for you to click on. That's probably what you're mistaking it with. Like if you go to it, that like literally click on the global button, like just click on it. Yeah, it's something else entirely different. Hi bro, how are you? I'm great, Jared. How are you? I was able to get Green Gojo on JP. Yeah, Green Gojo is such an amazing character. I feel like so undervalued. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have the craziest buffs like what's it called? Teen Gojo, but bro, he buffs and debuffs the enemy. On top of that, his third skill has crazy setup. It's literally 100% break damage on his third skill. You could break anybody and then just do your buff and then ult right after. It's that easy. and then your skill 1 is it's way stronger than Teen Gojo's. Like Teen Gojo does have that taunt and shit, but like Hollow Purple is like, bro, 150% base crit chance on that skill, and then his Black Flash rate, I believe it's like 50% or something like that. It's a lot. He does a lot of damage with that skill 1. Like all 4 of his skills are good, all 4 of them. Are there any methods of playing JP Phantom Parade on Android? Yes, I've already made a video on it. You can check it out on the channel. You can probably find it. It's only like a few days old. I don't think it's that too long ago. Yeah, sure. Orange Gold doesn't leave, but most cases you're probably not going to be fighting for longer than 8 turns, 7 turns, whatever. That's not. That shouldn't be a thing that happens. If that does happen, trust me, your characters are probably dead before then. Content is that difficult. Like the content for Tower is what I'm speaking mainly of, because that's the end game. Depends on the content. On Tower, a lot of Tower bosses, they'll kill you before anything. Trust me, your Gojo will live, but the rest of your team won't. And then Team Gojo by himself is not going to win. That's just not how it's going to work. I got squad wiped by Toji even with Yuta on JP. Yeah. So I'm saying. Yeah, Team Gojo doesn't leave, but just him not being able to leave is like doesn't change anything. You still have to be able to defeat the stage, and the person who's going to do that is definitely going to be Hollow Purple Gojo with his breaks. You're going to take less damage. You're going to be able to nuke them while they're broken easily, right? Because he's going to be your breaker, he's going to be your buffer, he's going to be your carry, all for by himself. Is it worth to build Yuji SSR? I just got an SSR ticket. I already have Nobara and Gojo. You don't have to build them. But again, that's my personal opinion. I've done a bunch of Tower, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've only used Team Gojo a couple times compared to Hollow Purple. How do you get mats that need to feed dupes to the main copy? You summon them again. Is this everybody? Chance to stun them all? Okay. Probably should have put in Gojo. Are you gonna max dupe green Gojo on Global or just one copy? One copy, everybody. At most, I'll get one copy. At most, I'll get one copy. Is the Yuji with the red sweater good? He's okay. He's not bad red DPS. The problem is he's a taijutsu character, so physical, and they aren't really of the best. I'm done farming Mega Me event, so I'm gonna farm Homesick Horizon event. Yep. Yeah, same, Jose. I feel like that's the best way to play, because you can manage easily. But just because in case she dies. What's the current most optimal memory for Domain Megami? His the memory that comes with him. But he's super flexible though. You don't really have to worry too much about him. They're not the same. Hollow Purple Gojo is a nuker, while the new Gojo, there's a possibility that he might do damage, but his ult is mainly for you know, CCing the enemy, debuffing the enemy, putting them in a position where they can't do anything. Oh, she missed. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. I'm just trying to get into my domain Megami's ult. With his new Gojo, well, I already read that. Ah, damn. It's gonna miss everything, huh? Agent status again. I use the memory you get from his gacha as you heal yourself and get old gacha. Yeah, that's what I'm using. You could, if you don't have that one, you could just use the free-to-play one from Panda. Hate that boss. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have killed the boss, but that was just like whatever. I wasn't even paying attention really. Okay, with this, I'll be in domain expansion. I'll have my ult for Megami. I mean, not Megami, for Itadori. Okay, so we're just gonna miss everything, huh? Shameless. Yeah, Nobara had darkness effect, and her ult is the range attack, which is guaranteed miss if the darkness debuff falls up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Why are you adding me? I just said it like 30 times. That question is asked so many times. I say it so many times. Hey, you should. Yeah, no, you're good. Not even gonna debuff him anymore. I'm just going to attack him. His boss can evade damage even from domain. Domain is a damaging skill, so he can dodge. Can you use Megami's domain in Jogo's domain? No, you can't. It's incomplete. So his domain, what's it called, cannot overwrite actual domains, and his can easily be overwritten. So domain Megami is not good for fights where an enemy has a domain, because not only can you not expand, like use your domain expansion, they can, if you do have it up, they can use theirs over yours. Okay, and then we stun him here, so he doesn't get to use his thing yet. Bro, if I still beat this, even though I literally screwed myself over this fight, that'd be crazy. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 farewell slashes and then just use the third. Oh yeah, Gojo's definitely for the best for this, because you could just nuke the entire stage before they do anything. I completely forgot about it. Oh lord. Here comes all the misses, bro. Actual cancer. Jesus. Anyways. It's fine. Next character that comes in is gonna kill him in like 1 hit. Update, I got ExpressVPN to work with JP, so I'm gonna start rolling on that. I need to know about JP. What do you need to know about JP? You do second attack, it will hurt him. Oh, I mean, I don't really care about that, bro. I just spam this. Washed? Real. I'm all washed up. He's messaging me. Oh. Yeah, of course. What do you want me to do? Just sit there and not attack him? Of course I know how long his evasive buff is going to be. Like, I play JP. I already know how to play the game. It's just this content really isn't worth, like, stressing over. Just do it. That's it. There's gonna be shit that we're gonna be doing like 100 billion times for the next year and a half. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just using his other skill because I was draining his cursed energy, so that way I can get his ult faster. I know. Because obviously below 15 cursed energy, he's able to use his thing. But I do realize when I was in the domain, I could have used the second skill, yeah. I hope they add a new difficulty for domain investigation. I hope so too. It's been like this for like a year. What is your least favorite ad on YouTube? You mean like just in general whenever you like click, like watch a video or something? Bro, it's got to be that Better Help shit, bro. That Better Help shit is giving me so much cancer. I swear to God, bro. I hear it. I see it every single goddamn video. What's up, Merlin? Yeah, get better help. Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks, I appreciate it. That thing is like, bro, like I'm pretty sure that those guys were like running a scam business, bro. Like they had like a bunch of people who aren't even like professional like therapists and shit. I don't know why the hell this ad is still existing in the YouTube space. It literally makes no sense. And then like the other ads, bro. What are those ads, bro? Like, oh, you need to do this right now, bro. You need to do this right now. I just got like 6,000 check, whatever, from the government. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, good talk. You think everybody getting $6,000 checks, bro? Shit, we already in debt in the America, so like, what the fuck? Megami has a high ult required, so you kind of need something that gives him ult, or your squad might get wiped before he gets a domain. Yeah. Oh, bro, the pie one too, brother. I can't, man. These ads are ridiculous. Every day I'm getting just slightly a little bit more cancer. If you make 1 million a year, skip this. If not, watch that ad. For real. If the 6K wasn't a scam, easy gambling. For real. Oh. Paying attention. I'm in debt now. Now I'm a college student. Holy real. Maybe you need to check out that ad, bro. Get 6K from the government. If you have Jogo or Hanami, who's your favorite? I don't like Jogo. Jogo is so bad. 41%, 31%. What's hers? 47% straight away. Yeah, use her. Maybe I use no. I kind of want to use Nanami though. Did you see the first Wizard King in Black Clover? You talking about Lumiere? Yeah, I seen him. I think Giku was telling me about him a couple times. I just didn't really like, you know, I don't play Black Clover that much as I used to. They really aren't doing, you know, the game justice. I think Hanami's better. I made a video for both of them, and I still preferred Hanami because Hanami is going to be very good for tower, being able to protect your entire team, reducing the damage that the enemies do to you. While Jogo is literally just a straight damage dealer, and I'm not gonna lie, he's just a weaker version of Gojo. So, and even after the buff, he's still a weaker version of Gojo, and Gojo is not even like best app. Got to be HelloFresh in my opinion. At least it's food. Yeah, but at least what they're marketing is actually real, and like there's actually argument behind what they're marketing. They're giving you at least what you're asking for. Although I don't think the pricing is, you know, as cheap as they say it is. It's actually relatively quite expensive when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. Think about it for a month of, you know, how much you're paying for it. Yeah, you basically can take 0 damage by using Hanami properly. I made a video on it. It's just crazy. I did the Jogo fight practically like not taking any damage and just like practically just throwing whatever normal skills at them without even doing any crazy setup. The fuck am I gonna do with women's clothing? These ads be driving me insane, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. Just get a girlfriend, bro. Problem solved, no? Just get Ojo ult, then backline him until final round. Oh yeah, true. I can just put him there. Fuck it. Because I mean, I'm not gonna. These guys are gonna probably be out there the entire fight, anyways. Fuck. I don't even remember what I had on him. I think it was this. And then I had this one. And then on Domain Megami, I had this one. And then on this one, I had I mean, I just do this since we're just gonna come in with Gojo the nuke anyways, backline it. But yeah, if you just get a girlfriend, bro, then the ads, they would be correct in targeting you, no? Or maybe you like cross-dressing. I don't know. I rewrote so much now I'm on JP and it's muscle memory. Yep. Straight muscle memory. That's how I play JP. That's how I play global. I don't even read on global, bro. I don't even see text. I just do it by memory. Holy. What did you think about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? Tyson went out sad, man. I feel like he did it for the paycheck, but still, it should have never happened. Random question, not gonna lie. No, it's not random. I was live streaming when the same day that it was happening, bro. It's just, it's so, I don't know, bro. That shit is all entertainment, you know? So it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I already kind of expected Jake Paul to, you know, win. It's just like, it's just dumb. Plus on top of that, he like, bro, Mike Tyson isn't 20, 30 anymore, bro. He's old, bro. Like, leave the man alone. I get it, he's a legend, but like, damn, bro, leave him alone. My girlfriend is that MILF on the left during that JJK Annie broadcast. She was a baddie. Holy, that's crazy. So I finally have a good enough team to basically one-shot Jogo with Gojo's red. Is there anything I should do differently? I used Gojo, Ryu Namaki, SR Anonymity, and Rare Kaido and Obara on bench just in case. Yaga's a little bit of a better buffer than Nanami because his modifiers are a little bit higher. But I think you can still do it, but you're just probably going to have to opt in some memories that are going to provide you a little bit extra damage. Like using perfect synchronization on, like, you know, maybe like Inumaki or on Kaido preferably. It's definitely doable, but it's going to be very hard. Yeah, it was scripted. That's why I didn't really watch it, because I already knew exactly what was going to happen. That was just going to be a waste of my time. He got 20 mil for the fight. He's good for the rest of the fight. Brother, he was already good before that 20 mil. Let's be real. Well, money's money, you feel me? So I'm gonna do that shit anyways.
授業の相手の動きを観察しろ。
可愛く叩き直す。
やるか。
相手してやる。
授業を始めよう。
OK、読めたわ。
I hope I get at least one copy of YouTube. If I don't, I'm probably gonna crash out. Don't worry, you won't be alone when you crash out.
相手の動きを観察しろ。
舐められるのはごめんだしね。
Seeing Mike Tyson's booty was worth it. This guy.
いつでも行けるぞ。
Here it goes again. I don't know about scripted. It was just the obvious go. I mean, brother, aren't all his fights literally scripted? So I mean, why would this one also not be scripted?
準備万端。こっからよ。
He's an entertainer, bro. He trying to box and shit, but like, let's be real. He's boxing like crazy shit. That's like he shouldn't even be boxing. Who was the next stage? I think it was some garbage on the next stage, right? Doesn't even matter. Just nuke him anyways. We're gonna get it back again.
そういうことね。
You see Mike stop before a routine knockout hit.
やるじゃん。
止める。
まだ報告がある。早く帰れ。
Stages change order? Yeah, I didn't even remember, bro. So tired right now. I'm about to go to sleep in a sec. Couldn't even remember because all I do on JP is just auto the entire shit. Do I got this a Discord, bro? Yeah, I got a Discord. It's in the description, but I have to change the thing. Hold up, I'll do it right now, actually. Let me just log in and put a new link. Because that one's outdated. Bro, I'm still tired because, like, I was obviously doing the live stream for the anniversary at, like, literally, like, 2. I had to wake up at 2, right? Like, 30 minutes before I started streaming. And then after that, I had to wait until the live stream, which is at 3. And then the live stream lasted almost 2 hours. And then after that, I had to make videos, bruh. So I was like, fuck. That's why I'm still tired right now. Like, I didn't even really sleep after that. Are you active on your Discord? Semi-active. I'm a super busy person.
準備できてるから。
Let me just get the link real quick. Let me re-update the link so I could you know, edit it out. Where is this shit? General, make a new one. Edit invite link. Let me make it to never. X number of uses. Generate new link. Copy. All right, perfect. All right, I got a new link. I'm going to edit that and I'm gonna put it in the description. One sec. And then I'll just pin this so you guys can see it. That's basically the Discord server if you want to join. It's still new because I had made it ahead of time for like when I was gonna do Black Clover content, but then I never really opened it up. So I just readjusted it and changed it for Jujutsu Kaisen content. We're gonna be planning to put all the character sheets for all the characters so that way you kind of know what memories and all that stuff. I did some videos so you can kind of get like a layout of how the build sheets would look like.
行くぞ。
行くわよ。
授業を始めよう。
OK、読めたわ。
ここで叩く。
Love from India. Appreciate it, Tushar. I would play JP just to test out units. Yeah, I mean, I played it because, I mean, global wasn't even a thing. It was never even confirmed. And obviously, I have no intention of quitting it now because global's here. I've already put a lot of time and effort into the JP side, so.
気持ち悪い。
授業を始めよう。
なるほど、そういうこと。
The real end game is finding the team that can auto very hard boss in one turn.
準備はいいか？
True. So I got a question. Is it worth farming 5,000 exorcism medals to trade for the 50 phantom medals? Yeah. Phantom medals, you're not going to really, like, get that much, to be honest. 5k is a lot, but, I mean, if you're playing the game and you're doing all the event, you're eventually going to get it, right? You have to get lucky for Inumaki to stun Jogo? Yes. Wish me luck for Yuta and Domain, Gojo. Holy. What if I don't? Is my second one? Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Alright, I think after this last run of the domain investigation, I'm gonna call it. Because I still gotta get ready for work tomorrow and shit. Has it been confirmed that Inumaki's chance of stunning lowers every time? I mean, someone said it does. I don't even remember if it does, to be honest. I have no information on that. I don't even use that Inumaki like that. Probably does, though. There probably has to be some kind of resistance, you know? That way you don't infinitely stun things. You see, you're not getting both because you're already gonna go broke for just one of them. So true. Oh, I'm free to play. Shit. That's tough. It does lower by the time you get to the 4 stun, it's a 30% chance. It's fine, bro. Just get domain Gojo and just get, you know, guaranteed stun, right? Easy. The domain Gojo ain't for a whole another year, bruh. You're good. Oh yeah, for sure. I really like Gojo's animation, but I feel like Yuji's definitely could have been better. Yuji's definitely could have been so much better. Like, I felt like Yuji's that shit should have been on crack, but it wasn't. They threw, bruh. They threw. I like how Gojo's domain is the 0.2 second one. Yeah. Yeah, Yuji should have been so much better. They could have been so much better. It looks so bland, so plain. It looks like what I would expect off of green Yuji typo. And green Yuji is, in my opinion, probably better than his. Like, fuck me. Bro, I wish they kept the domain background for Gojo. Shake my head. True. I doubt they rush an any banner on global. Yeah. I feel like there's still going to be the enemy banners no matter what. They'll just probably start filling in whatever JP starts getting that isn't anniversary. Let me change the order. Let me take out Nobara. Put Gojo in. And then I don't need Momo. I can just put Nanami in. I'm gonna be buffing multiple turns, and then obviously nuking with Megami. Let me see. I already have that one equipped on someone, so let me just put. I don't know. I'm not even gonna be using his ult either. Put some random shit. Global will be rushed. They probably waiting for the Yuji possessing Gojo's body to make it cool. What? Yuta. Yeah, nice spoiler, by the way. Purple Gojo and Yuta come around the same time, so when will Toji come out? I mean, that's if they decide to keep them around the same time. Who knows? Everything is all in the air right now. I'll wait one turn before ulting. Or should I just ult now? I think will I get enough charge in time and then the stack? No, I won't. We'll chill. We'll chill. Yeah, we're good here. We're good here. Then we will do some attacks to this back guy because I don't like him. I hate this guy. Do some attacks here too. Not gonna buff yet. Playing that the quick Megami will ever get is probably the Megami Sukuna. Yeah, maybe. I think he means like Megami with Maharaga. But they're for sure gonna mix it up a bit or some shit. There's no way they don't. Holy, look at all these people just spoiling, throwing everything down on the floor. Calm down, guys. Are we talking about manga shit right now? Oh, fuck. Yeah, of course it's months old, bro, but like not everybody reads and all that bullshit. And that's like saying 1,000-Year Blood War for Bleach is, you know, that shit's years old. It's not spoiler, but then, you know, when someone's watching the anime, they don't want to hear all about it from someone who read the manga. That's still a spoiler. That's how it works. You think when they adapt Gojo and Sukuna fight, it will make this game top grossing by a mile? Brother, anytime we get a Gojo, it's always some crazy shit like that. This anniversary is probably gonna give him top grossing, and it's not even like a the Gojo and Sukuna fight. It's literally just Gojo in his domain. Sukuna switching with Yuji and then Megumi into Maharaga with. We could also have a Mekamaru like the huge one. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm still waiting for that Mekamaru, but only God knows when they're gonna add him. Been waiting a long time and they still haven't added him. When does Gojo drop? He drops on the 28th for JP. Mei my queen, real. Mei when? I'm still waiting, patiently, devoted. How's the grind going? I just finished up the grind. This is basically all I'm gonna do for now today. Like after I'm done claiming all this, I'm about to end. Just going through my characters real quick to see what else I'm missing. Does VPN cause the lagging on JP? Seems like every content creator has frame issues. Yes. Every time I use the VPN, I always lag on JP. Always. It's almost without fail. The only times I don't really ever lag is when I'm doing it on phone. When it's on the phone, I don't really ever lag. What character rank are you in JP? Like my player rank? Player rank like 55 or something, right? But on JP, I played more like free to play, you know? Played more free to play. On global, I am like, I spend. So. I mean, I'll occasionally like throw in a little bit of dollaroos, into JP, but I won't go too crazy like I do for global. Wish they added the other principal from Kaito school. Yeah, that would be sick. Okay, I'm close. Who's my favorite character? Like to play as in the game or like overall from the series? Like, I'd probably have to say my favorite would probably be Todo. It's either Todo or Geto. Nanami's cool, but he's not my favorite. Yeah, if it had to be the game, mine is definitely Yuki. I really like Yuki. Yeah, Todo is just too funny. I can't with this man, bro. Like, fucking Todo is literally, bro. Goofy ass motherfucker, bro. For real, best friend though, doing all the goofy shit, fucking the idol shit, like, bruh. Yeah, dollar reduce. Look at that, Mo. What did I tell you, bruh? This is why I don't mod you, bruh. You be coming up like the last 2 minutes of the stream, bruh, and you want me to mod you? How shameless are you? You not a real one. You a fraud. And don't Habibi me, bruh. There ain't no Habibi. Can't be up at 3 a.m. when I got work. Bruh, that's not... Listen, bruh, you trying to be mod? Mod is work, bruh. You feel me? You got to be up at 3 a.m. for work. And if you got to go work after work, I mean, it is what it is. It's work. You got to go 3 a.m. You wake up, you start moderating, bruh, and then you go to real work. You know, that's how it is. God, the priorities are not being set straight here with you, my friend. Oh God, just moderate on the way to work. Like, hello? All right, though. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gonna end now because I actually have to. Speaking of work, I actually have to get my shit ready for work. So, you know, I ain't gonna be like fucking myself over. But Mo, you really should be fucking yourself over, bro. You want to be helping me out and shit? You want to mod, bro? I want to see you here 3 a.m. on the fucking dot. For real, I'm about to mod Flamethy over you, bro. First thing Flamethy's probably gonna do is probably ban you, Mo. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably stream tomorrow 8 p.m. Eastern time, right? So you can just kind of calculate that with your time zone or whatever. That's usually the standard. If I'm not on tomorrow, then it'll probably be the day after. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. All right, have a good night, day, wherever you're from, you know, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Fuck you, Mo.